Well, that's silly, isn't it? Jeez. Hello, everyone who's not here now. That was random. Sorry, guys. Hi. Technology failed. Just made a whole new stream and it worked perfectly. Let's see if I can try this. I've got a different setup here, so let's see if it actually works space-wise. I was tired. I'm exhausted now. Anyway, that was all my stream done. I'm going to go now. Really don't know what I just did that made any difference. It wasn't even a reboot. Anyway. Hi, evening, morning, whatever it is for everybody who's here, maybe. Had a couple of other people were going to come in. So very, very strange. Let's see if they'll come in. Anyway, hi Galgate, how are you? How are you going? Sorry I look a bit hot and worn out. It's like massively humid here at the moment. We had a big storm came in earlier on. Douglas, how are you? I'm hoping Kaz will reappear. She usually does. I think the Lego room, Mark will come in as well. Anyway, that was fun. The joys of YouTube streaming. I think what happened was because I had to change the original time I was going to do it. That made it all go wrong. Kaz, you back? I'm back in a second, bigger, better stream. Yeah. Which was the same button I pressed before, but a new stream. Anyway, if that ever happens to you, just make a new stream. Don't even reboot, just make a new stream. It's not even that's the problem. This pile behind me, by the way, is the beginnings of the new Lego room. Everything's like mashed onto a desk at the moment, so you get an idea of what's happening. I've got a bigger space. Well, I've got one big table, and at this side over here, I'm going to do a raised area so I can run tracks underneath it without eating into valuable space. You're freezing here in the UK. Yeah, I heard that. My parents actually left today to go back to the UK. So they were advised by their neighbour to put every item of clothing they brought to Australia ready to put on when they got back to the UK. It was only 30 degrees centigrade here today, so sorry. And we had a storm, so it's very humid now. It is more room in theory. I mean, you get an idea. I mean, look, I can even fit a Ferris wheel in here now. I finished building that last night. Great set. Love it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I love it. It's like the Destiny's Bounty. Love it. I'm not sure I'm going to put that either. I'm going to have a water area here probably. My idea is this desk actually slides underneath these IKEA ones. So what I'm going to do is have a just another table here, but slightly lower. And the idea being I can sort of do I can treat it like a water area. And then this can still go under it, so I can pull it out to build at it. I've got a water area, so I can build a harbour and a beach and stuff like that. And hi, Fenipal. And then, yeah, I think it'll all work. I just need to get one more IKEA table. And Kaz, I do hope they do some epic Lego Builder tables. That would be cool. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about there, I put a tweet out earlier on saying it would be really awesome if IKEA and Lego teamed up to do a master builder table or whatever, you know, a system where it's actually, because these IKEA tables, I love them, but they're not the right size for baseboards. They're the wrong size. You put two of them together, three boards together, and it overhangs slightly. So it'd be perfect if they did it that they were the right size for the boards, and they also somehow could clip together. At the moment, I use the Kaz. I don't know if you do this, but the foot plates. What I tend to do, hey JC, how you going? What I tend to do is actually put these across two tables. So I screw it into both sides, so they basically make one big table. That way they don't come apart if you knock it or anything like that. I've found it pretty solid. Just an idea, putting that one out there in case anyone does it. Whereabouts in Essex are you, Kaz? My parents are in Loughton, which is Epping Forest. So it's where I was born and bred, mostly-ish. Still snow on the ground. Wow. Oh, that's right. You told me that before. I remember. Yeah. I haven't been to Chelmsford for years. I used to drive through there to go and visit my my nan. Anyway, this is the set I was going to build. So picked it up the other day at the supermarket. I've not bought Lego at the supermarket before, and I bought a poly bag the other day, and I bought this. So I gather these are going for like $40 on eBay, so about 3 times what I paid for this. So I might go and see if they've got some more and like be one of those terrible people that buy sets just to sell on eBay. But why not? If you can make a couple of dollars, I'm only going to do it for one. It won't ruin anyone's Christmas. Does I sound terrible saying that? I've not missed much in the UK. I gather all my friends are miserable at the moment. I can't imagine why, with everything going on with Europe and stuff. I live in Australia. I'm in Sydney. G'day, mate. Yeah, I'm an Essex boy. I live in Sydney. I got here 12 years ago, and the long and the short of it is I forgot to leave. So now I'm actually an Australian citizen, which means I'm an English citizen and a Australian citizen, which is useful. The unfortunate thing is I have to vote here now, and the politicians here are just muppets. Let's have a look. What's in this box? There we go. 3 bags of parts. I really like this set. I saw it the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, if that's still there tomorrow, I'm going to buy it because I'm going to take that as a sign. Use doors on a pine base for my table. It's cheap. How's that? I mean, these tables, I think they cost me, including the legs, because I get the longer. I've got one now. I get the longer adjustable legs. Hang on, I've got one over here. I get these legs, so these ones are the adjustable ones, so you can undo them like that and then have them whatever length you want. They're really, really good. So it means I've basically got mine all set up so they're standing, which is really, really good. But yeah, I think these tables, these biggest tables, cost me $80, which is about £50, including the legs, which is pretty good. Yeah, I watch English politics and I watch Australian politics, and let's be honest, there's just something wrong with politics, but that's not what we're here for. I'm just going to say that's the end of the story. So anyway, if anyone actually is bothered about what's in this set, there's 3 bags of parts. Actually quite a lot in here. How many parts is in this? I should have checked that before I did the stream. It doesn't say. I'm going to guess somewhere around 300? No, 200. Anyway, let's unpack it. I've gotten all... I actually got recently got professional with my build and started using takeaway boxes. So that's what I said. So the IKEA tables hold almost 3 wide. And it's like it's effectively a 2 stud overhang, if that makes sense. So it's almost perfect, but not quite. Which is why I was saying to with Kaz is like, and if any of you watch GJBricks as well, he uses the same tables, although he has an absolutely ridiculously large amount of space to build his city. So his basement's enormous. Every time I look at him, he's going, "Oh yeah, I'm getting another 2 tables here, another 2 tables there." I'm like, I can get 1 more in here if I'm lucky. You're funny, Mark. No. Does anyone actually not? Just sorting it by color wouldn't help. Like I'd sort it by like the way I generally do it is I sort by plate. Like when I did the Ferris wheel, I was sorting by plates. And then the cult of Jang. Oh, can't say that. Sorry. Who was it I was reading today? Mark, can you remember who it was I sent you that link to earlier on? Who he'd renamed his channel GJBricks just to see what would happen, and then he didn't realize that if you change your page within a certain number of times, you can't do it again for 30 days. Elliot's Bricks, that was it. So he's like, he's panicking. His channel's going to get shut down now, bless him, because his channel's called GJBricks, not Elliot's Bricks. It made me chuckle. I feel for him. I can understand why he tried it, but maybe could have researched it a bit more first. All right. First of all, we've got to put some minifigures together. I kind of want to get some of the Harry Potter sets because they've got bendable versions of these legs. Bendable versions. That'd be awesome. I hate these non-bending legs. They really, really... Yeah, as a kid. He's got a really good channel. He's got a... his city's really nice. I recommend checking him out. He's really good. He's got a really, really good channel. But yeah, he did a like panic video today going, help. So I'm sure it'll get resolved. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just not color sorting bricks. Actually, back to what you said, Mark. Would you actually bother color sorting to do this? I don't think it would help. I think maybe I've spent so many years actually building Lego, I can actually find parts in massive piles of stuff. Apart from, I've just said that and I can't find the hairpiece for, here it is. No, got it. Easy. Right. Minifigure number 1. Actually, one thing when I was doing the Ferris wheel, a couple of the faces look very similar. So I'm not sure if I've got like lady boys and boy ladies or what, but anyway. There we go, right. There is the first minifigure. Isn't she cute? I'm going to put the legs in properly. There we go. Oh, YouTube streams get a bit funny about adding links. Hang on. Mate, she's a keeper. Hang on, let me see if I can find this link. That's not what I want. The YouTube link. Sorry, I just copied it out of Messenger and got like everything that went with it. There we go. Did anyone? There you go. Did that link come through? Yeah, JC, when's your girlfriend going to start her Lego channel? Let's see which one of you can get to 10,000 subs first. All right, let's carry on with this one. When I saw this minifigure that's in this, I thought it was Jacob, actually. For a second. Not far off. So I'm doing this on the webcam on my computer. I will actually not be lazy and figure out how to use a proper camera very, very soon. Or just get a new Mac that actually has a decent camera. Now, I really, really like that minifigure. I think he looks really good. It's a great outfit and a great headpiece. She takes one. Is that why you make such a big event whenever she does have one? I actually remember that last one you showed of hers was awesome. So much better than yours. I mean, you know I'm joking, JC. I love you, really. All right, let's get on with doing some of this set. Hey. The hair and hat needs to be swapped. You're right, it does. I have done that wrong. It's a good start, isn't it? I thought his hair looked a bit vicious. There we go. That's better. Good to pick up. Good pickup. Hey, JC, this is a family-friendly channel, please. What time is it where everybody is? See, it's 11:30 here in Australia. Probably should go to bed, really, but anyway. My wife's out of town, so I'm at home looking after my two kids, or two of my kids. She's got the third one with her. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased to have got this, because the last couple of small sets that Lego's released, like, people just seem to vacuum up, and the only way to actually get them is either through the Lego store, which incidentally was also sold out, or and cost a fortune, as we know, or finding it in obscure places like the supermarket, as I did. So it just seems to be a bit of potluck if you get these things. I've just had a pizza, Kaz, so I'm not hungry. It's like, when I'm cooking for myself, I'm just like, I just can't be bothered. I'm just going to be lazy and eat something simple. So what have we got going on here? Got the stand starting to come together. Let's tilt that down slightly. There we go. Let's see what I'm actually doing then. Oh man, I should have sorted by color. At your local specialist, he had some other Xmas special. I really like a lot of the Christmas specials, but I just can't justify the cost of them, especially when I know that in, like, you know, about 2 weeks' time they'll be on sale everywhere. So if I'm going to get one, I've missed out any point in doing a review on it. But if I like the set, then like, I'm quite tempted to get the train set, but I'm not sure. I'm undecided. To be honest, I'd kind of leaning on, I want to do some more work with this one. So I've got the parts to do the tender properly, so I'll do that video this week because I've had a few people asking what parts I use. So I've actually gone through and designed it properly and ordered all the parts from BrickLink. So I'll get that done this week and up. But I want to do the carriage properly like Mr. Bookyboo did. I think it looked awesome. The using the Emerald Express, not the Emerald, yeah, it was the Emerald Knight, sorry, not the Express. The Emerald Knight style carriage to do it. Looked great. So, oh, Bricks, you out of bed now? Or are you still bedridden? Any 30? Oh, 2019, you mean? Not that I've seen yet. I have been keeping an eye open, but we're a bit backward here in Australia when it comes to Lego, sadly. We do have a warehouse here now, like I said in my last stream, which is good. So I was sort of questioning the Lego reps the other day, and they seem to be hinting that maybe we're going to get some proper Lego stores finally. That'll be awesome. Then I can go and spend all of my paycheck in the pick-a-brick war. That'll be great. Sure, my wife will appreciate that one. How tall is your tunnel, Kaz? Because I was like trying to figure out how tall I need to make that tunnel I was going to do at the back there. I sort of haven't figured it out. I haven't looked at it properly yet, but I was at the New South Wales train museum this week with my dad, and they have a train which is called the what's it called? Oh, Bricks, help me out. What's the name of that train I said to you earlier on? But it's this like massive thing that's got like a steam engine in the middle, and then it has a drive unit at each end. So it's effectively sandwiched in between two drive units. It's like an epic train. It was like one of the last big steam trains I think that was made, and it was specifically designed for this market. But it was a train idea. The Garrett, yeah. If anyone's interested, look up Garrett on Google. The Garrett train. It is incredible machine. I saw it this week. Massive thing. There's absolutely no way on earth it would go around in a Lego form. I have seen one built in a Lego form. There's no way it will go around the corners. So I'm considering doing a sort of mock where it's a bit smaller, like using 3 wheels rather than 4 like they do, like it's meant to. So, oh no, Kaz, that's a shame. If anyone's actually interested in the set I'm building, there's the little coffee stand. Really, these things are just nice for a chat. Mark's working on an update at the moment that I'm really excited about seeing. So hopefully I'll do a video on that soon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Assuming you get time, that is, obviously, with family and stuff. We all know what that's like. Yeah, I might actually be able to do a couple of the things I couldn't do in the other room with the way it was laid out. So, because we shall see, we shall see. There's actually more space in this room than I'm using, because I've actually gone and what I did over here is I've actually left a gap behind here so I can actually walk along there and get to everything in that corner. So, sort of, being slightly practical. As much as I have absolute faith in IKEA engineering, I'm not sure it would take my weight if I actually put my full weight on it. So, gone with the approach of making it so I can go behind there to do it. I need you, and I need you. How's the humidity in Singapore, JC? It's absolutely horrendous here in Sydney today. Yeah, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 sets to build, and there's like another 4 big sets, and I've got another 4 I want. It's terrible. I really need to stop buying Lego sets. I really do have to stop for a little while. I should actually focus on buying bits. Although now I've got the Ferris wheel, I want the roller coaster. Why did I do that? And I haven't got room for either of them, but I'm sure I can find a way. Yeah. Does anyone want to train through the roller coaster yet? Could that work? Doubt it. I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself. What part am I looking for here? This one. Not sure what these orange pieces are meant to be. It's a lovely shade of orange, but well, I'm actually considering whether or not my kids would like to live in the shed, because, you know, I mean, it's kind of like camping, isn't it then? So no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make them move out to the shed. I'd make them move into a tent. Seriously, would that work? I'd have like one room for one theme and then another room for another theme. I'm sure my wife wouldn't object to me having 2 rooms full of Lego. I know my bank manager wouldn't. Ugh. Right, coming together. I've almost got 2 stands. I really like this set. I don't know. I want to try and get this sort of set up in some form before dig a basement. Unfortunately, I rent, so that kind of thing's a little bit impractical for me. But on the list of requirements for when we buy a house, I will be one of my requirements will be a good space for a Lego room. I love I don't know how many of you watch Down Under Bricks. There we go. Sorry. Now we've got another random. I don't actually know what this one's supposed to be. What's it supposed to be? Does anyone know what this one's supposed to be? It's got like a random orange bit and some Christmas decoration on the top, and that's it. Anyway, now it's the train. But yeah, if you watched, I don't know if you watched Down Under Bricks or not, but I'm trying to remember when he did it. But Dubs did a video a while back where he was talking about like how he actually came to have such an enormous Lego room, and it was something like they'd originally built it to do something else, and then they didn't do what they were going to do. So his wife said, "Well, why don't you use it for Lego?" Like, at that point, you just move in, do it as fast as you can before she changes her mind. But that's why he has such an epic space. Kaz, that's because he's from Queensland, and that's what Queenslanders are like. They are quite loud. My wife's actually from Queensland, and she lived in the States for 7 years as well. Actually, well, and 3 of those were in New York. So she's very loud, very loud. She says she's not, but she is. Choo choo. But you've got to love Dub's enthusiasm. Like he's so insanely passionate about his about his Lego, about his Transformers. Oh, Bricks, don't you just use your entire house for your train sets? My old room had the echo problem. I'm going to put some stuff at the moment. Everything's just dumped in here because I use the space under it to store other stuff for the house. That's like my trade-off. I get Lego tables as long as I store things underneath them for the general house. I mean, I do have my Lego shelves behind me too. So, but again, that's for my storage. Lion Bricks is streaming. Oh, I can never compete with him. Just watch both. Just have two windows open and stream both of them. I actually didn't realize he did streams. I was sort of trying to time it for when like everyone in my house is asleep normally. That's why I do it on a Saturday night. So it's like one of the why I do nights in general, because it's just the most convenient time for me with family. Otherwise, I mean, the best time, the time I would love to do it is like on a Sunday morning, because I get a good chunk of time zones that way. Whereas at the moment, being in Australia, it's a bit funny getting the time zones. Like there's no one, there'll be no one from the US in here, I doubt, unless they're up really, really early. Train guy, is he Train guy 659? Is that the one Bricks keeps talking about in his videos? Hey, Legalomaniac. Sorry, I just saw you came in here. I think I've said hello to everybody that's in here. Did I say hello to Ferrari's Bricks? Assuming he's still here and not gone over to Lion Bricks. If you have, boo. I love his city. This is awesome. I aspire to have a city like that one day. I would like to get a monorail at some point. That would be great. I want to do a raised track, and like I'd rather not use train to do that. I'd rather actually use a monorail, but we shall see. I do need to figure out how to get some extra sidings in this new city, actually, because that was a big problem I had in the last one. I had run out of space for sidings. Mark, was it you was saying that your dad makes miniature steam trains? There we go. Choo-choo. That's a really cool little train. I like that. Yeah. It's not going to fit on my train tracks, though. But Robin, BrickTubers, Green Shark. Hello, everybody. How is everyone today? Oh, I love the Lego community. Everyone's just so chatty and friendly. Great. I work in social media. Oh, well, I work in software, but I used to work for an agency, and do you know, the community managers in there would absolutely kill to get anything to do with, like, to get a community as friendly and active as the Lego community is, because everyone's so nice and supportive of each other and friendly, whereas a lot of the communities that being agencies and the brands they were working with really was sort of very forced. I can say that because I don't work in agency land now, but it really was, and it really sort of upset it was really quite tough for the account managers at times or the community managers at times because of that. Whereas everyone in the Lego community is like, we all support each other, we all share ideas and give each other comments and things like that. Can you hear me, mother? What on earth? Robin, have you been drinking the Christmas cheer too soon? I love these ones where you go backwards and have to build the same thing again. It's not quite, hang on, let me finish doing this carriage and then I'll say what I was about to say. Mark, I reckon you should do a video on your dad. I really do. I think you should go and do a, I think you should go and do a, like a, I don't know, like a builder piece on your dad, because it's really awesome that he builds those trains. I am good, Mr. BrickTubers. I'm good. It's quite late here. I was saying earlier on, we had a, it was quite warm here in Sydney. We got to 30 degrees today, and then a big storm came in this afternoon, which actually made the temperature drop, but now it's gone right back up again, so it's really, really humid. There we go. Choo-choo train. I really like that. It's really cool. I need to do a little winter scene now for my city, but first I need to build my city. So maybe next Christmas I will actually have a winter scene. Lord knows, I've got some videos of it now, so I actually did have a plan to do some winter updates to my city, but I really don't know if I'm going to have time before Christmas, which is a bit sad. I will try, though. I will try. It's a matter of sort of trying to build things and have something set up, even if it's not what I plan. At least I've got it set up. Right, what's that one? Oh, there we go. That's a table. Simple. I don't know how many of you watch the Brick Family channel, but I love his city. I love like he just does so much on it, and he's so casual about it, and it's massive. Like it's again, I think it was his wife suggested they use their garage to do the city, and then he said, "Let's make it bigger." Can't complain about that. My non-Lego channel is probably. What's your non-Lego channel, Kaz? Uh-oh. I'm just going to go and grab my charger because my battery's running low. Sorry, I had my suspicion that it might not make it through, but I was trying to be optimistic that it would, so I didn't have to go and run a cable. Give me a second. Oh, it's so hot. Really hoping the temperature breaks soon. Oh. There we go. So I know everyone in the UK is freezing to death at the moment, and I'm moaning that it's hot, but in fairness, when it's cold, you can put layers on and warm up. Knock that over. But when it's hot, you can't really cool down. I don't have air conditioning, and electricity prices in Australia are not friendly to running air conditioning either. I know, I've done it before and cried when I got the electricity bill. What's going on in the chat? There was a Was it the Brick Brothers today or yesterday had a really fantastic micro build? Did you see that one, Kaz? I'm guessing you subscribe to them, but it was really lovely. If you didn't see it, thought you might enjoy it. No, and the funny thing is, you have a shower, and then you get out of the shower, and somehow you're already sweating. Like, it's just, ugh. It is unpleasant. It is unpleasant. It's actually been, the weather's actually been pretty good lately regarding temperature here. I think Singapore gets it pretty bad though when it gets humid there. Got some friends who live there. JC, is it humid there at the moment? Let's have a look. That goes there. It's quite a nice little sign coming along there. I really like this set. It's rather delightful. I might have to have an all year round winter village. There we go. Look, there's a little winter sign. I think that might be it. Oh no, there's one more. One more bit. What's going on there? Yeah. Yeah, my wife's up in Queensland at the moment, and yeah, I mean, she grew up there, but she's always complained about how humid it gets there. It does get very humid there. Sydney, luckily, because of where it's placed, doesn't get it very often, but when it does, it tends to make up for not getting it for the rest of the year. I've actually just finished building that set. Let's have a look. Let's put everybody on it. I'm not sure that's like very safety conscious. Oh, it's upside down. The little girl has to stand up on the train. Like, I really don't feel like that's very like health and safety conscious. Maybe that's just me, but I do really like that train though. I wonder how many people. Oh, see, look. Oh, yuck. There we go. Right. Well, there's a little winter village scene. So if anyone's thinking about this set, there you go. There's all the bits that go with it. I really like it. It's a very charming little set. Very, very charming. Loads of parts there. Yay, more parts. That's it. Woohoo! Bye, Mark. I'm going to stop there unless anyone wants to talk about anything in particular. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I've got to like try and find a space for it. I also have realised the lighting's not great here because the light's slightly behind, so I'll fix the lighting next time I do a stream. Happy Easter. Robin, you've been drinking, haven't you? Or maybe you just didn't stop from last night. That's why you had to send baked bricks to Jacob. What? I missed something? I don't drink much at the moment. I used to drink. I actually have cut right back down. I've been exercising, cutting down on drinking, and funnily enough, I'm in the best shape I've been. I think I said to my parents the other day, I'm actually now lighter than when I was at university, which was 20 years ago. So there's something to be said for not drinking. Oh, well, that's good, BrickTubers. It's always nice when people share. I think sort of on and off, there's been about 15, 20 people come and go through this stream. So happy. Oh God, I was having an argument with my dad today about whether we should tell our kids instantly that Santa's a load of rubbish and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm not going to go there. I know it's commercial, but it's nice for them. They enjoy it. As long as the shops don't ruin it. TNT Power, hello. Got people joining just as I was wrapping up. I keep did Jacob do a stream today? Yesterday? Today? No. Did he do it tomorrow? Ah. Sorry, JC. You're right, sorry. No, he is real. His name's St. Nicholas and he lives in the cold place. Colder than the UK at the moment, if you believe it, from what people are saying about the UK at the moment. It's like, yeah. Hang on, what is there to find out about Santa? Spoiler alert next time. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm actually going to go to bed now because I actually realised I'm quite tired and I would stay and chat for longer, but I just thought I'd share that little build because I wanted to do it. I will take a vote, though, on what to build next. Do I do the Lego store or do I do the... I've got a choice of two, actually. No, three. Hang on. I'm going to put this to a vote. Right. Next live stream build. That one. That one. Or that one. What do people think? What this one to do is part of a mock I'm planning with the Sanctum Sanctorium when I build it. This one. That one. All right, that's 2 votes for this one. It is a rather cool set. I was really pleased to find it. So we're on this one, the one I'm holding up. The other that one. All right. Write set numbers, people. Set numbers. Come on, we've got 70629, 76060, and 40305. Which ones? What have I got? I've got 2 for the Lego store, 1 for Ninjago. All right. Well, looks like this one at the moment. All right, Lego store it is then. Awesome. I'll do that this week sometime. My mum's just bought me that from the UK because you can't buy it in Australia unless you buy it through the store, and I don't need to buy everything else to get free shipping. So I didn't buy it. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure. Oh, it's a 50-minute stream. There you go. Good choice. It is a good choice. I dare say when I finish building it, I want another one so I can do some other stuff with it. But that'll do. All right, bye everyone. Thank you so much. Your sister got it for you in Dream World. Nice, nice. Yep, thank you everyone for joining me and contributing, and I will see you in other streams and chats and things like that. GJBricks, hope you're feeling better, buddy. All right, guys, see ya.